Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
We're going to pick up where we left off at yesterday, man. We're going to pick up on this OG ENT and this 600 content, because that's all it is at this point, is content, man. You talk about one person, they going to come back and talk about you. You got to have tough skin, because once you open your mouth up on this internet and you go at it and you clash with somebody on here, it's going to be a non-stop program until somebody give in and say, you know what, I don't want to entertain it no more, man. And it's going to just continue to get disrespectful, and it's going to continue to get more out of control when you going at it with somebody, especially somebody like 600. He's not going to stop. He's not going to stop. He's going to continue to keep going until something happened to him. And at this point, I don't think he even care about something happened to him, because like I say, when people get bit by the internet bug, you bit by the internet bug. And that's just it. He ain't the only one that's bit by the internet bug. Everybody been bitten by the internet bug. The internet has caused a lot of chaos in the streets. A lot of stuff that you see going on right now in the streets is because of the internet. People get on here and showcase they disrespect, they dislike for one another, from this neighborhood, for that neighborhood. And then guess what? Behind the scenes, they begin cracking, really beefing off the stuff that we seeing online. So the online thing is doing more damage than anything that's on the streets that we ever seen before. This stuff is worse than drugs, man, because they're not paying you a lot. At least in the drug game, you can go get you a sack and come up. You can make millions of dollars off the drug game and then move somewhere. But when you on the internet, they not paying you no money. A lot of these dudes is still local and still, doing some of the most craziest conversation talking on the internet that you could possibly have. And nobody care, man. Let's get back to it. Let's go.
All these dudes got rats in their hood, bro. You know what I'm saying? The biggest rat in Compton is from Santana Block, Compton Crib. The biggest rat in Compton. Still over there popping hot shit, talking shit to niggas. You feel me? You got a gangster. You know what I'm saying? You got a Rule 35B. You gave police sufficient information to get a time cut, my nigga. Not only that, my nigga, when you got pulled over with the work with your son before y'all did the deal and got caught, you signed a declaration and gave them more information and agreed to cooperate, because they threatened to take your son. You know what I'm saying? Rest peace to your son. They threatened to take your son away. And you was in fear of your son being mistreated in foster care, whatever type of care you said it was going to be, bro. So you agreed to cooperate, bro. You feel me? That's all in the paperwork. This is documented shit. And this ain't nothing new. Your homie sent this to me, bro. Santana Block sent this to me, bro. And y'all better speak up, or I'm going to bust you out too. You know what I mean? Because y'all over there harboring rats. Y'all trying to use me. And Santana Block's trying to use me to put paperwork out, and this nigga still over here popping it, bro.
All right, we're going to stop right there. Wow, this stuff gets deep. Now, the thing with 600 is this. If you have an issue with a person, you say that person. Once you bring their neighborhood in it, now you involving other people. But in 600 defense, he's saying, I was given this information by your homeboys. Now, this changed the whole game right here, right? Because if they did give him any information and he put them on blast and it's true and he got text messages, he got proof to back up everything he's saying, then who look bad in this situation? Ain't nobody gonna take nobody's side on this internet. I don't care how many people think they going to expose or any of that. It's up to that section to say, we going to do this on our turn, whatever we going to do, however we going to handle it. Or we might say, F that dude, what he talking about. We don't care what he talking about. It goes that way, man. We looking at stuff that's already here on the internet. And both of these guys that had conversations to say about it, it would have been dead. This stuff would have been dead. It wouldn't have been no going back and forth trying to prove who the toughest, who the baddest, who could talk the most. It would have been a dead issue. It would have been a dead issue just like that there. And it would have been what it was going to be. That's it. Being on the internet, continuously talking about it. At this point, it becomes a soap opera. At this point, it becomes content for everybody to make a dime off of it. Even the people that's involved. Once they continue to go back and forth on the internet, it becomes internet property. and everybody got access to it. Everybody gonna run it. Everybody gonna get money off of it. But if 600 is saying, yo, people gave me this, then that's a bad look. If he's lying, that's a bad look. Whatever information they got on this man, he been moving around all this time. He been on the streets all this time. Nothing is happening to him. I don't think it's nothing that nobody on the internet gonna say to make it happen. On his side, he might got people that ain't paying attention to what the internet talking about. A lot of people don't play the internet game. But either way it go, this is all a dangerous game. If it was me, it'd be a dead issue. We wouldn't even be talking about none of this stuff. For what? What we gonna talk about it for? There's nothing to talk about. Let's get back to this.
You feel what I'm saying? Then he dissed the hood. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean, what is it? What we doing, bro? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? The biggest rat in Compton from Santana Block. So I don't want to hear no tough talk.
See, you got to stop saying the Santana Block. You got to stop saying the Santana Block. You got to say who you got a problem with. If I say I got a problem with such and such from, let's just say, in the backyard facility gangsters, and I got a problem with an individual from there, I'm going to say I got a problem with that individual. Where he come from ain't got nothing to do with it. It's all about me and you. So this issue that I got is with me and you. I feel like I got a problem with you. This is bothering me. I want to expose you. I mean, this is for me and you. I'm saying this about you. Ain't nobody else saying this. I'm saying this about you. Now, what you going to do about it? I'm not saying this for your neighborhood or anything. I'm saying this about me and you. That's how it should be. It should be that the hood should be excluded from this.
You know what I mean? You can't take a Rule 35B in no federal penitentiary, bro. It's going to involve the whole card, Compton card, all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? In the feds, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Go look at the paperwork. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear no tough talk. Like, wow. Listen, once you fuck with rats, once you fuck with snitches, it's nothing tough about that. You don't scare nobody no more. Your name don't hold no weight. Your hood don't hold no weight. Once the rats is the bottom low level of the motherfucking gangland, bro. Once you become a rat, it's a rat. It's over with.
All right, let's stop there. That's true. In the streets, that right there is law. Everything he said in that part right there is 100% facts. True. No lie told there. But this is the part where the wise, intelligent man that been around long enough to understand one thing, even in the Bible, you do not underestimate nobody. Dude might be a rat. She might be a rat. He might be a rat. But that don't mean they won't pop you. That don't mean they won't take your life. That mean that they didn't want to go to jail. They were scared to go to jail. That's all that mean. They weren't scared to do the crime. They were scared to do the time. See, this is why they had a rule back in the days that said, if you was telling what they say, snitches get stitches and ditches. This is why they said that. Because once you expose it, you had to eliminate it. Because if you didn't eliminate it, now you give that person action to come back and smoke you. This is where that's why they say they got to get ditches. Y'all not paying attention to the metaphor. Y'all thinking that, oh man, that dude is a man. Man, listen, it's like in a penitentiary, man. You know, if you say that dude was a snitch, you had to go get him, right? You knew if you said he was a snitch, you had to go, you had to show that, right? Now, if you don't, you know the homie's gonna get your ass. And that was just how it went. It was a reason why. Because now you giving that act, you didn't woke that person up to come back and do something to you. Now we're gonna lose a soldier. We're gonna lose a soldier over somebody that's bad because you expose game. But on the internet thing is, I want to expose you just so everybody won't mess with you, so everybody can know what you is, so everybody know what you're about. And this is to bring you down as your character down. But that ain't how that go. It puts yourself in danger because you not handling your business. If you really got a problem, you go get it. Go handle it. Take care of that. Now you didn't put yourself in position to get took out the game by somebody that you say is the lowest. This is where y'all got to use y'all head at. That's game right there, homie. That's game. This is content for me. I don't care who doing what. I don't care who died. I don't care who lied. I don't care who go to jail, heaven or hell. Because when it happened, I ain't going to do nothing but come here and load my stuff up, turn the lights on, eat me a bag of grapes, sip on me some of this good old Mountain Spring Valley water, and run the content. Once it's done, I'm finna go do something else, go to my other channel, make some labs over there, and COMPTON Rick Rock Body Camp. Y'all go over there and subscribe. The link is in the description. But that's just game for you right there, for anybody, man. Let's get back to it.
So when niggas start harboring rats in their hood, we don't respect your hood, bro. You feel me? No one respects your hood. Nobody respects.
That's where you mess up at, because like you said, every hood got rats. Every hood. My hood, your hood, his hood, they hood. Every hood got rats. And guess what every hood got? A killer. Guess what every hood got? A dope dealer. Guess what everybody hood got? Somebody that's everything that you can name, every hood got it. So you can't say, oh, we don't respect your hood because you got that person that's a rat, when everybody got it in their hood. But them hoods also got killers in it. You know how I know? Because it's a whole lot of dudes in jail. I done been around every hood in Southern California where dudes is doing life for murders. And they still doing them. Don't listen to these niggas on these internet talking about, man, this and that, the streets, this and that, cut. They will kill you out there in them streets. It was just a funeral the other day. These niggas would smoke you in these streets. Niggas out here dying every day. You take your ass out there playing with them, you would get smoked. The reason why the niggas on the internet not getting smoked, because they ass is not in these streets where they doing the smoking at. I'm not in the streets where they doing the smoking at. I'm right here talking to y'all ass. That means I am very intelligent not to take my ass in these spots where you get smoked at. But they still smoking out there. The dudes who talking, they don't live in these, in these areas. So yeah, 9 times out of 10, if it's somebody on the internet giving you some game, you better listen to that nigga, because his ass ain't getting smoked. Let's get back to this.
Like your cripping. It's a wrap. You know what I mean? Hey, bro, you want to stay on this channel? If you don't like what I'm saying, you can get the fuck off my channel, bro. You came on my channel. I'm not on your channel, bitch. You on my channel, bro. Don't come on here telling me what I need to do, nigga. You on my channel, bro. If you don't like it, you can get the fuck off. You say something else, I'll make you get the fuck off this motherfucker. Because I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking internet or no motherfucking views or none of this buster ass shit, bro.
Oh, then why we on the internet? Because I care about this money. If I care about the views and all that. But anyway, man, he said a whole lot there, man. He said some good and he said some wrong. Some good and some wrong. And what I mean by the wrong is you can't blame somebody's whole section. You can't do that. The wrong is if you got a problem with a person, you make that a problem with that person. That's it. And when y'all see each other, it's going to be what it's going to be. Or it's just going to be some online internet stuff, man. And that's it. Because this is how I look at it. If both parties is on the internet, going back and forth, calling each other out their name, dissing each other, then at that point, it's content. At that point, it's internet property. At that point, when they pass them checks out, all parties get a check. All parties get a check. So it don't matter who do a reaction, who speak on it. If they monetize, they get a check. If you don't want a person to get a check off of it, then you don't talk about it. That's the only way you can hurt somebody. You got to hit them in the pockets. You don't hit them with your mouth. You hit them where it hurt, in the pockets. When you stop the cash flow, the content is over with. But the more you give it life, you give everybody action that making money off of it and spread the narrative. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be, man. At the end of the day, this ain't got nothing to do with no CPT. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody hood. This got everything to do with each man got to live up to their own, man. You got to stand on 10 toes and handle your business on your own. And what comes with it comes with it. If you know this is part of the game and you violate the game, then you know what comes with the game. This is not no mystery. It comes with the game. And if it don't happen, it just don't happen. That's it. That's all. Ain't nothing nobody could do, man. It ain't nothing that nobody could make somebody. Ain't nobody fist to crash. I ain't seen one nigga crash out and yet out here, man. Ain't nobody crashing out no more, man. They looking at this stuff like, oh, well, shit, that's that nigga. It is what it is. Everybody innocent to proven guilty, man. I'm gone. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. Go over there, subscribe to my new YouTube channel, Compton Rick Rock Body Cam. Get your laugh on. That way you ain't got to sit up here and watch all this gangsters tough stuff all day. Y'all go over there and get them laughs in. That's what it's about, man. It's about laughing and having jokes and having cracking jokes, having fun, spending some money and living life, man. I feel to go out and watch that new Mummy movie. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.